What's going on here?
What's going on, guys? This is Aussie Van Man. How y'all doing today? Yes, I know I got my Mickey Mouse pajamas on today. I did just wake up about 30 minutes ago, and it's still quite cold out here. If you can see the clouds in the horizon, there's a good chance of it raining today. But while it's nice and dry outside, I'm going to do a bit of cooking today. Now, because of the rain, I've been doing a lot of cooking inside the van, and I kind of get sick of cooking inside the van because it's a little bit more cramped in there, and then I start making my van smell like food, which I really don't like. So as much as I can, I do my cooking outside. Now, as you guys seen on one of my other videos, I got a air fryer recently, which I have been using almost daily now. It's absolutely fantastic. I love it. It's one of my favorite cooking items inside my van, and of course my portable collapsible water kettle, which is fantastic, boils all my water. I use this probably more than any product that I have, and it's only $17. It's an absolute lifesaver. I cook so much stuff. I boil water for stuff that I need hot water for. It makes my coffee and everything like that. So what we're doing today is a little bit of a recipe of the fusion. I kind of come up with this from friends. And it's not really that much of a recipe, more than just a meal idea. So today we're doing Boujee ramen noodles. So all you need pretty much is a pack of ramen noodles and a couple of items to make it all Boujeeified. Now, I stole a couple of these ideas of my friends, so I'm going to give them a shout out right now. Dan, who does not have a YouTube yet, but I think he's working on having that. You've probably seen him in a lot of other people's videos. He was at Bunny's Vanmas and a couple of other things. We met him in Wyoming at the van meetup up there. Now, just recently, I spent about 4 or 5 days traveling with him and sort of showing him around Arizona. And I would have recorded it, made a video out of it if we had have sort of known what we were doing, but I didn't know at the time that we were going to make such a big trip out of it. We were sort of just going day to day. And yeah, we ended up doing a lot of traveling. It was pretty cool. So what we were doing, we were cooking these ramen noodles and putting like some sausage. Is andouille sausage. This is Polish sausage, and I cut it up and fry it up in the air fryer, and then we'd mix that with the ramen and then add a bit of sriracha sauce. This is habanero hot sauce, but that's what I'm going to use today. So that was absolutely delicious. I loved that. And then just the other day I was talking to Bunny, and she was talking about how she'd mixed this Buffalo Wild Wings Parmesan and garlic wing sauce with some tater tots and stuff, and that tasted absolutely amazing. So I kind of stole that idea, and I'm like, that sounds like it would go really well with mixed in through the ramen noodles with the sausage. So I did actually try this already, and it's absolutely delicious. So that's what we're gonna do today. All you need for this recipe is a packet of noodles, 1 sausage, and some of this Parmesan garlic. But I'm also gonna add a splash of hot sauce just so it's got a little bit of kick to it. That's just me, and it's up to you what you want to add to your noodles. You can add anything you want. You could add some fried onion in there, fried shallots, anything like that. Alright, so first, I'm gonna get some water on the boil. That's what I really need to do. Now, I buy these little dollar store containers, and that's what I'll make my meal in, because they didn't cost much. I can clean them out if I want, or I can just throw them away. This one I'll probably clean out this time. I'll usually get a couple of uses out of it and then I'll just decide to throw it away because they were just cheap in the first place. Alright, so one of these noodle packets will take around about half a bottle of water, I believe. I'll add just a little extra. It should take around half a bottle of water. Me, for this, I'm actually going to be draining the water out anyway because I want to replace the water with the sauce. Okay, so put that in there. Put the flavor sachet in there because it adds to the flavor. What we want to do next is we're going to chop this sausage up and get it to start frying. It won't actually take very long for this sausage to fry, maybe less than 5 minutes really. Although I do like to get them quite crispy. Okay, chop this up. Alright, into the fry basket. Okay, so I'm gonna have this on 390. There we go. Just slap her on there, and I'll just check that accordingly. Alright, so my water's just about boiled now. Yeah, we can turn that water off now. I'm just gonna unplug this from the back. Okay, we can go ahead and pour that hot water in there now. Be sure not to burn your hands with the steam. Okay, that is that. We'll put that on there to keep the heat in. And I'll just grab a fork real quickly so I can stir that up as it softens. Just give it a little check here. I'll flip it over so it can, there we go, I should start soaking that in now. Nice. So price-wise for this meal is, you know, for a bottle like this, you're looking at $4 for this bottle. You should get quite a few servings out of that. Hot sauce, you know, hot sauce lasts forever. You only need a little bit of that. The sausages, I think there's 5 in a packet, and I believe they were around $4 or something like that at Fry's. Now the Maruchan noodles, they're just as cheap as you can get. I think you can get a 12 pack of them for like under $4. So that's, depending on how many packets you want to eat, you can have 2 in a meal or 1 in a meal. You got up to 6 to 12 meals there, or servings, however you want to put it. And you know, bottles of water, I get packs of 40 of these for like under $4 from Kroger's as well. So really, this is a very, very cheap meal. It's very cost effective. It tastes fantastic. It's definitely one of my new favorite meals, and it's a great cheap Vanlife meal. Now, if you don't have an air fryer or water kettle, you can still make this meal easily. If you have any way to cook up meat, like a little jet boil or something, you can fry your sausage in that, and you can cook your noodles up in that. I just use these because it's easy and I have these available, and I have my battery backup and all that, so I have the power to be able to use these little fancy things now. So I do Before I was having to use it traditionally, but now I have all my little home products that I can use. Alright, we're gonna do a little check on these sausages now, see how they're looking. Oh yeah, that looks good. Give them a little flip around. Now I absolutely love staying out in the desert out here in Arizona. There's just an amazing amount of things out here to see, you know. Alright, so we're gonna give this sausage a couple more minutes and that should be ready. These noodles should be almost ready. Then we're gonna put it all together and try it out. Drain off these noodles now. They're pretty much drained there. So I'll put in the sausage. Look at that. Nicely fried up Polish sausage in there. Okay. Okay, so we got that. And put a bit of hot sauce on there. Only a little bit of this one because it's habanero, so it's quite hot. At least for me, who I'm pretty mild with my heat. I used to like my heat back when I was a teenager, but I guess the older I got, the less I can handle it. And then we go in with a good amount of this, enough to really cover it, mix through our noodles. Okay, that should be enough. And we just give it a mix up. I know it looks like a bit of a mess, but I'm telling you, this is absolutely delicious. Look at that. Look at those crispy sausage in there. Put the garlic parmesan through there. It's a little bit of hot sauce just for a kick. Absolutely delicious. Let's go in for the taste. Make sure I get some sausage on there. Oh my Lord, that is absolutely delicious. This has got to be one of my favorite little cheap meals to prepare right now. So I'm getting a little bit of that habanero spice, which is great. Adds a bit of spice to it and a beautiful creaminess to the garlic parmesan sauce, mixed with the noodles and the flavor of the chicken and lovely seasoned Polish sausage that's been fried up. When you've got all the ingredients together, you just separate out the cost of a single packet of noodles, servings of sauce and all that. You're probably only looking at maybe $3 for this entire meal. It's incredibly cheap. Probably less than $3 even, but yeah, absolutely amazing, cheap meal, quick to prepare, easy to prepare. You can do it on the road, do it at home even. This is just definitely a favorite of mine, just because I've been doing 12-hour shifts lately at work, and when you're finished and you go get back up in another 12 hours to do another 12-hour shift, you really want something that's just going to be quick and easy to make, and this is definitely that. Let me know in the comments below if you tried out this dish or you have some similar dishes that you like to do like this at home with these cheap ramen noodles. Alright, I'm gonna get on with it. I'm gonna eat all of this up before it gets cold. That's enough for me, guys. This is Aussie Van Man. And you know what to do, guys. Hit the like, hit the sub, and we'll see you later. What's going on here?